So friends, today's story is based on a young boy who falls in love with a very beautiful girl, and that girl traps the boy in the trap of her love and hands him over to the law, after which the girl faces a lot of troubles. So let's start the story. The story starts, and we see Duck, who had come with his family on summer vacation to visit a healing place, where after reaching, his father took a cottage. We see that this whole family is very happy after coming here, and they are enjoying a lot. And here they had also found a small part-time job, and one of their friends was instrumental in getting this job, after which people also start earning a little money here. We see that Doug has become very happy after coming here, and only when he is at his home, he sees that there is a girl named Lena in his neighborhood. She has shifted with her husband. Here we see that Lena is a very beautiful girl, after seeing whom we get shocked. We get to know that Lena's husband was running a boat business here. Now we see that one morning, when Lena's husband is at home, Duck is passing by. Meanwhile, Lena's husband calls Duck to him, and while talking to him for a while, he comes to know that Duck knows a lot about the ship. Now, after knowing all this, Lena's husband thinks that this boy has a lot of knowledge about the ship. Then he tries to hire him to take care of his ship, and this is how we see that Duck also gets a good job of withdrawing pocket money. Now, seeing Duck working on the ship, Duck's family members are also very happy. Now here let us tell you that the name of Lena's husband is Elite. We see that one day when Duck is working, it is late at night there. Now when he starts going home, he sees Lid's wife Lena sitting alone in front of the house. There she is very calm, and she was seen sitting in the dark, so Duck goes to her to ask her about her. Finally he asks, "What happened to you? Why are you sitting here?" Now after he asks, Lena tells him that she is the key to her house. She has forgotten because Elit is also not at home, so she is sitting outside waiting for him. So if you have come, then help me here. After which Duck now, he goes from behind Lena's house and breaks a window. And through the window, he himself goes inside first and also brings Lena inside. During this time, Lena was very wet due to rain, but Duck becomes very attractive in this situation after seeing her. Now Duck looks at her and starts talking to her. And during this time, we see that Lena also slowly starts trying to come closer to the Duck while talking. And here now, both of them are not able to control each other in this rainy season, and both of them are. A good relationship is formed between them, and here, for the first time, he becomes intimate with Lena. Now you also know that this sequence will continue until they are ripe. So now whenever Lit is not at home, Duck used to come to his house to play with his wife. Now when Lena and Duck are sitting at a place, she tells him while talking that Lit is not a good man, and apart from this, he also beats me many times. Now here, Lena reveals another truth of hers, that she has another boyfriend, and Lena loves him very much, and as a sign of love, both of them have got the same tattoo done on both their bodies. Now this is Lena's secret. Duck remembers the matter. Now we see Duck is working when he gets a call from Lena, where Lena tells him that she is leaving this town now because Lit beat her a lot and she is injured. After which Duck explains that we will definitely find a solution, and you cannot leave me like this. Here Duck, after a lot of efforts, convinces Lena not to leave the house and takes her back to his house, brings him home. Now we see that one night when Duck goes to Lena's house at night to meet her, he sees that Lena has murdered her husband. Duck gets very nervous seeing such a situation and asks Lena, "Why did you do this?" Then here Lena cryingly tells him that Lit was beating her a lot, but while trying to stop him by mistake, her husband got murdered at the hands of her. Now here Lena is. She tells Duck that she has an idea so that we don't get trapped here. Lena tells Duck that you should take his body to his ship and set it on fire so that everyone can hear it. Now, as per his plan, Duck does the same and takes his body to the ship and sets it on fire. Now we see that a lot of time passes after this incident, after which we see Duck doing his part-time job. Here he sees some policemen who are talking among themselves. Here Duck hears that it is about him only. Here the policemen talk that a team has been formed to investigate this incident. The officer is about to come whose name is MG, and if that man's wife Lena survives, and there is no charge against her, then Lena will get all the insurance money of her husband, which is a very huge amount, and all these things are taken care of. Now the next morning, we see that the policeman enters, after which he calls Lena and starts interrogating her. Here Duck is very nervous, but Lena says the same things which Duck and Lena say. Both of them had planned together. Now we see that the police starts making rounds here. The police investigation officer here was very strict. One day, he also got some blood samples from that broken glass. But these blood samples are of Duck because it was he who broke the window on the rainy night. Now this police officer gives those blood samples to the forensic report people. Now we see that one morning, Lena finds Duck in her ship. She calls him where she explains to him that no one should know about us, that we are having an affair. Otherwise, I will never get that money. So you hide your and my phone in this boathouse so that now our messages will not reach anyone. Now here we see Officer MG, who was trying to solve this case day and night, and now her suspicion falls on Duck. Then one morning she comes to Duck's house and takes his fingerprints because she found Duck in the boat. Apart from this, Lena's fingerprints were also found in her house, and here she told Duck that if your blood sample matches, then you are definitely going to go to jail. Now, after hearing these things, Duck loses his sleep, and now he tells all the things to his parents. Then his parents ask him, "That do you have any proof which can make it clear that Lena has done all this work?" Then he tells that yes, I have a proof, but it is not mine. It is in the phone, and those are our messages. After which immediately Duck runs to the same boathouse. Now Duck reaches there and starts searching for his phone, but by then Lena comes there, and she takes off her clothes and makes Duck fall on her. There is a sound of screaming coming from there, after which the police immediately come there, and the police think that Doug was forcing himself on Lena. So they take her and make her sit in the police car, then Duck rides his bicycle. He sneaks out of the police car and runs away again, after which he immediately starts chasing Inspector MG and Lena. Now after reaching Lena's house, he immediately starts checking Lena's purse and finds some evidence of her in it. We meet, and he takes out all the things from there and shows them to Inspector MG. Here he tells all the things that there was an affair going on between us, and here are our phones, and it is not I who is responsible for the death of the elite, but Lena. Now listen to her words. After this, Inspector MG believes in him and arrests Lena. Now when the inspector and Lena are going to sit in the car along with them, then Duck's eyes fall on the feet of both of them. The tattoos made on the legs are exactly the same. Now during this time, Duck remembers the same thing that Lena had told her about her history, that Lena had said that she and her lover have the same tattoos on their body, after which Duck understands that both of them are lovers. Now here, Duck also understands that Lena was just using him till now, so that she can kill Lit with his help and put all the blame on him and grab all his money herself. And by showing this story,